Hi, this is Roger in Finland, and today we're taking a look at what's possibly the best, cheapest, small condenser microphone for your YouTube studio. And for the impatient ones, the EM700 is a €29 XLR phantom-powered small condenser microphone that has two levels of a low-cut filter. It does have two levels of padding, and for this price, it sounds really good. And for these type of situations, an indoors controlled environment talking head, this type of microphones are a great option. And for this price, you can't go wrong. And as a follow-up of my previous video on the EM100 and EM700, I think that the EM700 is not only cheaper, but better than the EM800. And this video was supposed to be a follow-up of this other video where I was talking about these two great cheap alternatives, or two great cheap small condenser microphones from the t.Bone brand. And in that video I said that I do prefer the EM800, and this is a follow-up basically telling you that I was wrong. On that previous video I got quite a few comments that the EM800 was sounding fine, but it was very hissy. And initially I didn't notice that, so one fair question is what changed since that video until to this point. From an equipment point of view, two main things have changed. The first one is this, a pair of Sennheiser HD 280 Pro, a very decent pair of headphones that allows me to, of course, evaluate audio much better. The second one is the couple of videos that you have seen recently on the Zoom F3, which is the XLR Phantom Power Ring audio recorder with 32-bit float audio, which means that I have no issues with gain whatsoever, given that the microphones are placed correctly, which they are. They are right here. I mean, like, they're right there. The placement is fine, can't forget about the gain. This will sound good. So far you have been listening to the EM700 without any processing at all. No EQs, no noise reduction, nothing. The only thing I've done in post was adjust the level to a place where I like it. And as we discussed in previous videos about the Zoom F3, doing that in 32-bit float does not introduce anything funky. And for comparison, now you are listening to the t.Bone EM800, which I think it sounds good. I've used it in plenty of my videos, but you might be noticing already some of that hiss that some other users or some other people that were watching the previous video were talking about. You can compare a little bit, the EM700, the EM800, but the hiss is especially audible and visible, not visible but audible when there's a silence, so let's get some silence. And now let me boost this same silence, exactly the same amount with both microphones. And if you're curious about the room and what can be causing this hiss, let me describe it. This is a really small room that is not soundproofed and sound treated at all. Pretty much all of the walls are bare. The floor is bare. There's no carpet here. There's a small curtain that is using about like this much of space and it's there. There's a big window, which of course is a reflective surface. And that window usually I have it a little bit open, so this doesn't become like the second sauna of the house, but right now it's closed. And today I didn't bring any laptop, so there's no fans from any laptop. I did leave my phone in a different room, so there should not be interference from the phone. The only piece of electronics that could be causing interference at the moment is a Wi-Fi router that it's behind, and you might have heard some sounds with the EM800. Then my light does not have a fan, does not have any noise. It's the Godox FL100, and the camera, the Zigama 6, and the monitor on top of it, which is the Fieldworld LUT 6. They do have a little bit of a fan noise, both of them, but it's really small. So it's pretty silent, but it's not treated at all. And to me, the nice news is how good does the EM700 sound without any post-processing, and it does not have any hiss or any noise. So I definitely have a new favorite microphone for this studio situations, and that's the t.Bone EM700. And for €29, it's just silly how good it sounds. But Now the question is for you, because obviously my previous video, my opinion was different from the people who were listening. What did you think about this? Do you agree with me this time around that the EM700 sounds better and it's less hissy than the EM800? Do you have any of the two, and will you purchasing any of them? And by the way, this video was not sponsored by anybody else than myself and my day job. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and we're gonna see you soon for some more content.